There comes a moment in every life when everything feels heavy. Not dramatic, not loud, just heavy. You wake up, but you don't feel awake. You move, but you don't feel progress. You try, but nothing seems to change. And in that silence, a dangerous thought begins to grow. Maybe I'm not good enough. But what if the problem was never your ability? What if the problem was your patience? From the moment we are young, we are taught to run. Run toward success. Run toward approval. Run toward validation. Grades, money, status, recognition. The world teaches you that your worth is measured by your results, but what they don't teach you is this. Growth is invisible at first. The strongest foundations are built underground. No one applauds the seed while it is buried in darkness. Yet that darkness is exactly where the transformation begins. Right now, you may feel unseen, unnoticed, unappreciated, but unseen does not mean unworthy. It means you are in the building phase. The real battle is quiet. It's not the competition outside. It's the doubt inside. The voice that whispers, "You're too late. You're not talented enough. Other people are ahead. Why even try?" That voice sounds convincing. But here's the truth. That voice is not reality. It's fear. Fear disguises itself as logic. It tells you to stay safe, to stay comfortable, to avoid risk. But comfort has never built greatness. Growth requires discomfort. Strength requires resistance. And progress requires patience. The people you admire, they weren't fearless. They just decided their dreams were louder than their fear. There will be seasons in your life where nothing moves. You work hard, no results. You sacrifice, no recognition. You try again, still nothing. This is the moment most people quit. Not because they can't win, but because they can't see progress. But progress is not always visible. Sometimes you are not being delayed. You are being developed. Every challenge is shaping you, teaching you discipline, teaching you emotional control, teaching you endurance. Because success without preparation creates pressure, but struggle with preparation creates strength. Motivation feels powerful. It makes you excited. It makes you energized. It makes you believe it. But motivation fades. Emotion changes. Mood shifts. Discipline does not. Discipline wakes up even when inspiration is gone. Discipline shows up even when nobody is watching. Discipline keeps going when quitting feels easier. You don't need to feel ready. You need to act ready. Small steps, repeated daily. That is how ordinary people create extraordinary lives. Comparison is silent poison. You see someone's success, but you don't see their sacrifice. You see their highlight reel, but not their behind-the-scenes struggle. You are comparing your beginning to someone else's middle. And that comparison steals your focus. Focus on your lane. Your timeline is different. Your path is different. Your pace is different. And different does not mean wrong. The only person you should try to be better than is who you were yesterday. There will be seasons when you feel alone. Friends disappear. Support feels distant. Encouragement fades. But isolation is not punishment. It is preparation. Isolation builds clarity. Isolation builds resilience. Isolation builds spirit. When you remove noise, you hear your own voice. And sometimes you need distance from distractions to understand your direction. The strongest minds are forged in silence. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is your teacher. Rejection teaches confidence. Failure teaches strategy. Loss teaches gratitude. Every scar carries wisdom. The question is not, why is this happening to me? The question is, what is this teaching me? When you shift that mindset, everything changes. Pain stops being punishment. It becomes preparation. Your breakthrough will not feel dramatic. It will not come with fireworks. It will come quietly, after months of showing up, after years of effort, after countless moments where you almost gave up, and one day you will notice something. You're stronger, calmer, more focused, less emotional, more disciplined. The person who once doubted everything now moves with certainty. That is the turning point. Not when the world changes, but when you change. You cannot rush transformation. A diamond is formed under pressure. Steel is strengthened by fire, and character is built through struggle. If everything came easy, you would never become strong. If every door opened instantly, you would never learn patience. Trust the slow progress. Trust the small improvements. Trust the unseen growth. Because one day the results will speak louder than your doubts ever did. If today feels heavy, keep going. If you feel behind, keep going. If you feel unnoticed, keep going. Because success is not reserved for the most talented. It is reserved for the most persistent. The ones who continue when it's boring, when it's hard, when it's lonely. One day, you will look back at this chapter and realize this was the moment that built you. Life is not against you. Life is shaping you. And when your time arrives, when your work finally shows, when your efforts become visible, the world will call it luck. But you will know the truth. It was discipline. It was patience. It was resilience. And most importantly, it was the decision to never stop. Greatness is built in the dark.